Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers are in for Thursday, June 26, 2025. Fans can expect Marco Rios, Adrian Ancondo to demand answers from Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue. Ezra Boyle, Daniel Cosgrove, gets orders from Jen Sidwell, Carlo Rota. Plus, Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, panics over Sonny Corinthos. Maurice Bernard bombshell. Let's start off with Sonny, who has to drop a bomb on Carly. Even though they are no longer married, they do have family together and a friendship. The mob boss refused Sidwell's offer, and that means blood is probably going to be shed soon. In the meantime, Sonny gives Carly an update. That is when the blonde completely freaks out, saying that their family could really be in danger. Good thing that Carly is dating Jack Brennan, Chris McKenna. I wonder if in a weird twist, Sonny and Brennan might have to work together to defeat a bigger threat. Over with Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. He has another confrontation with Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. The unraveling detective claims that Jason let his kid run wild because he couldn't be bothered as a parent. Well, Dante, your kid was the one who nearly died from guzzling too much booze, so I wouldn't be throwing stones. Moving forward, Jason ends up handling it by giving Dante a new perspective. General Hospital spoilers for tomorrow reveal that Sonny told Natalia that she couldn't tell anyone about their deal or it was off. Next thing Natalia does is not go home to pack, but to see Marco. In a preview clip for the next episode, Marco demands to know how Natalia arranged for her new life. Fans will also see Lulu Spencer, Alexa Havens-Bruning, give some advice to Lucas Jones, Van Hansis. The blonde asks Lucas, wouldn't it be good to know how tight they are? Meanwhile, Brooke Lynn Quartermain, Amanda Setton, doesn't like what she sees. Elsewhere, Sasha Gilmore Corbin, Sophia Matson, has an update for Felicia Scorpio, Christina Wagner. Plus, Ezra meets with Sidwell. A preview clip shows the villain giving orders to Ezra. You smile and say thank you. It doesn't sound like friendly advice, but a threatening order. So, I wonder if Ezra could have a turnaround and end up earning redemption somehow. Which storyline are you looking forward to seeing the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember to keep watching the soap on ABC to find out what is coming up next. General Hospital spoilers for Thursday, June 26, promise intense emotional turns, rising tensions, and explosive secrets as multiple Port Charles residents find themselves pushed to the edge. In the center of the drama is Carly Spencer, whose world is once again spinning into chaos. She's no stranger to high-stakes turmoil, but this time, Carly's terror feels different. She's rattled, panicked, and scrambling to protect not just herself, but her entire family. With Sidwell applying pressure and Jason growing increasingly cautious, Carly is backed into a corner. Her instincts scream that something bigger is coming, and she's not wrong. When Carly receives a disturbing message hinting that her children could be in danger if she doesn't cooperate with Sidwell's mysterious demands, she completely loses her usual grip. A shaken Carly reaches out to Jason, hoping that the man she's trusted with her life for decades can once again help her navigate the darkness. Meanwhile, Sidwell's presence looms large. The more Port Charles learns about this powerful outsider, the more questions they have. Who is he really working for? What does he want with Carly? And just how dangerous is he willing to get what he wants? His demand seems simple on the surface. Carly must hand over key financial documents from Sonny's old empire. But she knows that giving Sidwell what he wants will only be the beginning of her problems. Across town, Jason is more reserved than usual, clearly troubled by what he's learning. He's always been protective of Carly, but even he's starting to realize that the current threat is unlike anything they faced before. Sidwell isn't reckless or impulsive. He's calculated, lethal, and patient. Jason's wisdom in the face of escalating threats is crucial. He tells Carly they need to be 10 steps ahead, not just one. Jason also suspects someone from the inside might be feeding Sidwell information. The stakes are too high, and the timing of events feels too orchestrated to be random. That paranoia begins to spread to other corners of Port Charles, especially as Marco begins acting suspicious. Marco, who's only recently started carving out a place in the local business scene, suddenly shows up where he shouldn't be, asking questions he shouldn't be asking. He feigns innocence, but his eagerness to dig into Sonny's old network doesn't go unnoticed. Dante and Anna both keep tabs on Marco, who might be entangled far more deeply than anyone suspected. Could Marco be working with Sidwell, or is he just another player in a much larger game? Either way, his actions send up red flags. Brooklyn catches him on the phone with someone and can't help but feel like he's hiding something huge. While Carly and Jason strategize their next steps, Brooklyn begins digging around Marco's records. If she finds a link between him and Sidwell, Carly may have a way to stop this before it escalates. Elsewhere, Jocelyn becomes concerned when she notices Carly's behavior spiraling. Joss knows her mother well and can tell when she's hiding something dangerous. She confronts Carly, demanding answers. Carly tries to brush it off, not wanting to pull her daughter into the mess, but Joss isn't having it. She reminds Carly that keeping secrets never protected anyone, and if something is coming, she wants to be ready. This mother-daughter moment is filled with tension, heartbreak, and fierce love, showing how the next generation of Port Charles refuses to sit on the sidelines. Meanwhile, Ava Jerome watches it all from the sidelines. She's been keeping her ear to the ground and has her own suspicions about Sidwell. Ava warns Carly in her own cryptic way that if she underestimates this man, she'll regret it. Carly doesn't know if Ava is being sincere or just stirring the pot, but the comment sticks with her. It's rare for Ava and Carly to be on the same side of anything, and that makes the warning all the more unsettling. At the police station, Dante finds himself in the crossfire between duty and loyalty. As evidence begins to mount that Marco may be more involved than he's letting on, Dante struggles with the idea of turning in someone he once vouched for. Anna, however, is far less conflicted. She's seen too many betrayals and is ready to act. She puts a tail on Marco, hoping they can finally find the missing link between him and Sidwell. As this dangerous puzzle comes together, Jason begins planning a counterattack. He calls in favors from old allies and begins laying the groundwork for what could be a major confrontation. He doesn't want to go to war, but if that's what it takes to keep Carly and the others safe, he won't hesitate. Back at Carly's house, the fear in the air is almost suffocating. Every knock on the door feels like a threat. Every unknown number makes her heart stop. She tries to hold herself together, especially for Donna, but the facade is cracking. In a quiet moment, she finally admits to Jason that she's scared in a way she hasn't been since the last time Sonny disappeared. Jason takes her hand and promises that he won't let anything happen to her, but even he isn't sure how to stop what's coming. And what is coming might be bigger than any of them realize. Unbeknownst to the others, a mysterious figure arrives at the docks late at night. Cloaked in shadows, he makes a phone call that changes everything. "It's time," he says. "Activate the plan." That one sentence suggests that Sidwell's game isn't about money or territory. It's about complete domination of Port Charles. The mystery man's voice is familiar but altered, hinting that someone from the past, someone long thought gone, might be behind the entire scheme. Thursday's episode ends with that chilling phone call and Carly staring out the window, unaware that someone is watching her from a distance. The terror in her eyes says it all. The enemy is already here. As Thursday's drama unfolds, fans are left breathless, with more questions than answers. Who is really pulling Sidwell's strings? Can Carly protect her family without giving in to demands that will ruin everything Sonny built? Will Jason's wisdom be enough to outsmart a threat that's always one step ahead? And what role does Marco truly play in this growing conspiracy? Port Charles is on the brink of chaos, and if the residents aren't careful, their entire world could go up in flames. Stay tuned, because on General Hospital, secrets never stay buried for long, and every alley might just be a traitor in disguise. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our YouTube channel for more update news.